Hello, chakra queens. We're on to the throat chakra already, the Vishuddha chakra. And the Vishuddha chakra literally translates as purity. Vishuddha means purity. And I want you to just kind of hold that in your mind as we do our little practice today. Just as always, if you happen to have already got a candle ready and some incense just to mark this occasion of us coming together and doing some work, please go ahead and light that now. I've already lit one in your honour on my little tray of offerings, so don't worry if you don't have one. And just for the first half of this session, there's actually nothing else you need. You could always grab a cushion if you want to keep yourself nice and comfy. But we're just going to have a little Dharma talk, a little bit of chakra chats about the throat chakra. Okay, so I invite you to come to Sukhasana, easy cross-legged position, or if you're sitting in a chair today, which is also absolutely fine, then just relax the shoulders down the spine and lay your hands in your lap or on your knees and close your eyes. I invite you to chant Om with me 3 times. Inhale to a comfortable level. When you're ready, you can breathe your eyes open. So, the throat chakra is the communication center. It's both the speech center and the way in which we communicate outwards, but it's also the center for receiving information. So it includes your ears, your throat, your jaw, your tongue, your mouth, and also your neck and your thyroid. So a lot of us hold an awful lot of tension in this area. So there's going to be some stuff that we can look at here for sure. For sure. So the relationship that we deal with here, interestingly, is actually with people who we may have hurt. Now, obviously, as kind, loving human beings and people who practice yoga, we tend to be people who don't hurt people, try our hardest not to hurt people, but there are always times where that happens, sometimes unknowingly. Sometimes it's that thing where we've said something just the wrong time to someone and it's just been like a little worm and triggered something in them and it's stayed with them. And maybe they haven't told us that that's what's happened, and maybe they haven't told us that we've hurt them, and maybe they have told us that it's hurt them. But it's about resolving that now. We can, as we know now, resolve everything on the inside. We don't have to invite the person around for a cup of tea and say, no, I'm sorry, back in 20 years ago when I hurt you, I really didn't mean to, and I apologize. We can just do that inwardly and send that out to them. And we might not even know that we've done it. But hopefully as we develop more and more conscious awareness, we will be able to self-reflect more and look back over things and watch the way we communicate and use our words with people. So it's all about the ability that we have to share our truth. And there are things embedded in that we need to look at. We all have our version of truth, the stuff that we believe in, the values that we hold dear to us. And the trick is to be able to hold the space for your truth and everybody else's truth. It's to enable people to coexist together with their own versions of their truth. In other words, it's about allowing yourself and everyone around you to be the most authentic version of themselves. Because that surely is our greatest gift. Our greatest gift as human beings is to enable other human beings to thrive and to shine their light. However, as we know, quite often that's harder than you think. It can be hard sometimes to allow somebody else to have space for their truth when you kind of vehemently think that your truth is the right way. But I would argue that that way of looking at things actually comes from an insecurity. It actually comes from a position of defense. And after we've had this chat, you'll be able to go away and just watch yourself. Just become aware of the next time somebody challenges something and you react from a position of defense rather than openness. If you have done the work, which we're doing together, and if you are creating more of a sense of your own self-worth, you don't need to act from a position of defensiveness, because there is an intrinsic trust in the fact that you know yourself and you know who you are. You are self-confident, you are worthy. An awful lot of our behavior comes from us doubting our own worthiness. And this can happen when we're children, or even, throughout our lives. Somebody may have said something to us at exactly the wrong time that's created a little worm, that's just triggered something in us that will not go away. It creates that kind of uneasiness and self-questioning, self-doubt. I thought I wanted to do this thing, but now this person has said that I shouldn't. Or I thought I wanted to wear that outfit and this person has said, you're not going out wearing that, are you? Those sorts of things. Like, I thought I was good at something and somebody's gone and kind of completely cut that down, maybe unmeaningly. It's those things that are said to us at exactly the wrong time that create hardened loops in our ego, in our self-belief of who we are. And those hardened loops, those patterns of behaviour, those things that just niggle at us and just sort of chip away at our self-worth and our self-confidence and our self-effulgence. It's those things that we need to release. And we do that by cultivating more of a sense of self-worth through the work that we do. And we also do that by learning techniques and tools to calm that negative voice, to kind of rather listen to the intuitive little voice inside that's always guiding you towards the light, because it knows you better than the person when you were 5 who said, oh. So as always with yoga, there are some amazing tools that we can use to overcome these things, and this is a really small, tiny bit of that vast toolkit that I want to give to you, but we don't have much time in this particular section of the course. So we're going to just focus on calming the negative chatter, and also I'm going to give you a physical pose, asana pose that you can do, a restorative pose for you. So first of all, let's just come to that nice, easy Sukhasana. Relax the shoulders down the spine. Maybe you need to hunch up the shoulders a little bit and then retract them down. One of the most effective ways of calming the negative chatter in your mind is chanting. And of course, because the throat chakra is the center of our communication, it includes our vocal cords and our speech. Chanting is a really, really good way to resolve anything going on that we have at this level of consciousness. It's also a really, really good way to calm your nervous system. So the goddess who presides over the throat chakra is Saraswati, and she's the goddess of knowledge, and she is soft, and she I believe she rides around on a swan. And the idea being here, the metaphor, that if our words are as soft as the swan's movements and the feathers of the swan, if our words are gentle in that way and our communication is gentle in that way, then that can only be a good thing. So the chant is Om Shri Maha Saraswatiye Namaha. So I will sing, and then please join and sing along with me. It doesn't matter if you don't get the words right. Sanskrit is a vibrational language, so it works on so many levels. Even just if you're intoning, it will have a great effect. So repeat after me. Om Shri Maha Saraswatiye Namaha. 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 Thank you guys. I hope you found that as uplifting as I did. I really feel like I need some sort of like a drum or like and I really want to get me a shruti box so I can like, you know, do some intoning with you. But yeah, good fun, uplifting, frees the throat chakra of all of the blockages. It just makes you feel good. Hum it around your kitchen, you know, wherever you are. And quite often you find with these chants that after a while they start chanting you. Like you'll find yourself in a situation where you'll just be chanting away and suddenly feeling a little bit of bliss in your life. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me for the throat chakra. I hope it's given you a little bit of an insight into some things that we can unravel here. As I said before, there is so much at each of these levels of consciousness, and it's sort of never ending, which is why I have other courses where we go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you know, it's just so fun. I hope you find it fun too. And liberating. So guys, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your morning, whatever you're doing, and I will see you again very soon. It really is an honour and a privilege to have you as part of my community, and to be able to give you these tools to help you find your bliss. Thank you so much. See you soon. Namaste.